Hello, I am Umbrenero and welcome back to Umbrenero's Life. Today's video is my first check-in on rebuilding health. It is time for our first check-in on rebuilding my health. Before I really begin, I got to apologize for this video being up later than I had originally wanted to post it. But part of rebuilding health includes recovering from illness, which is why this video and a couple others were posted late. With that said, let's get into this. So, I am going to look at how my ground rules are going so far this year. Number 1 was exercising 5 times a week on a good week. And if it was a bad week, I should try to exercise 3 times. Well, this didn't go so well at all, and that is for 2 reasons, really. First, it was winter, and it can be very unpredictable. Second, was illness and stress and the recovery of it. With everything that I've been dealing with in the last while, it is not a surprise that I didn't really exercise. Number 2, eat better through the week. I can do this by having something healthy, like a salad 2 times a week, and making sure to include more protein every day. This wasn't as bad, but still very difficult. There were many times where I could barely eat in the last few months due to illness. And when I did start eating again, I tried to eat as balanced of meals as I could. Number 3, drink more water. This has been very difficult, as I do not like the taste of plain water. I need to usually have flavoring in my water to make it drinkable. For a while, I was drinking at least a glass a day, which is a slight improvement. Number 4, practice self-care. This has gone all right, I would say. The reason is, I actually had the time to focus on some self-care. I was able to read a physical book. I was able to watch a few TV shows. I took the time while I was recovering from my illness to nap and relax and not worry about what was going on in the world. If I had to rate how I did on my ground rules so far, I would say a 4 out of 10. Not the best, but not the worst. Now, to look at my health journal slightly and see where we are sitting within it. So the first spread we are taking a quick peek at is my weight tracker. I can say I have lost an average around 5 pounds over the first quarter of the year. With how the last few years have gone, this is an improvement. The next spread we are looking at is my quarter 1 mental and physical health goals. My mental health goals were quite simple for the start of the year. The goals were self-care, with a specific of reading a physical book, which I did, and yoga, specifically meditation, which I really didn't do. As for my physical health goals, they were quite simple as well. First was exercise by doing yoga twice a week, walking weekly, and using the Switch Ring Fit twice a week as well. None of these were done regularly, and there are reasons why. Second was having better food choices, and that was divided between portioning better, having a salad twice a week, and having more protein. Out of these 3, I have introduced having more protein into my meals, so it's not a complete failure. And the final area is weight to 175. The weight goal is truly a year-long goal. I did lose some weight, which, like I said previously, is an improvement. Now for the changes I want to make to these goals for the second quarter of this year. For mental health, I am keeping the same overall goals, but I am breaking them up slightly. For self-care, I have 3 sub-goals now, which are finish my ABCs of self-care list, finish my I need help list, and to actually do self-care. 2 of these spreads are located in my everyday journal, and hopefully I will be getting them done. The other goal of yoga, specifically for meditation, is still there with a reminder to learn how to relax. For physical health, I added a couple sub-goals and adjusted a few things to make it easier to start. With exercise, I adjusted all the types of working out to once a week and added a note to plan out when to work out. For better food choices, I dropped the times of having a salad down to once a week and added in meal planning as a sub goal because that could be helpful as well. And finally, with the weight goal, I just added my sub goal of losing 5 to 10 pounds in quarter 2. Most of these should be able to be done, but we will see how far I get. A question that I have asked myself many times during this first quarter is, why did things not get utilized or get done in general? Well, there were two main reasons. In February, I honestly forgot because of the amount of stress that I was going through. In March, the reason is, like I have said previously, being sick and taking the time to recover. But I think I figured out how I can improve myself in general, and it comes down to 3 things: exercise, self-care, and planning. I feel these are the ways to start improving, as exercise should help with energy and relieving some stress. Self-care is self-explanatory, and planning could help with a lot of things that are going on. I think this next quarter will be challenging for me to deal with. There are things that should be improving quite a bit when it comes to mental health, but it is still going to be a lot of new challenges elsewhere and other stressors coming out of the woodworks. So, thank you for watching, and until next time, I am Umbrenero. Bye!